A cruise ship, 147 passengers, somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, people on vacation, bird watchers, retirees, couples celebrating, and then, people start dying, not from a storm, not from an accident, from a virus that doctors cannot treat, a virus with no cure, a virus that kills up to 50% of the people it infects. This is not fear-mongering, this is not clickbait, this is reality. And right now, in May 2026, this is happening in real time. Stay with me. Let's start with what's happening right now, because most people scrolling social media have no idea how serious this is. On April 1, 2026, a Dutch cruise ship called the MV Hondius left Ushuaia, Argentina, the southernmost city in the world, with 147 passengers on board. These were mostly experienced travelers, bird watchers, nature lovers, people who had spent days exploring the wilds of Argentina, Chile, and Uruguay before boarding. And somewhere along the way, on land, in the wild, breathing in the wrong air near the wrong rodent, the virus got in. On April 11th, the first passenger died. On board. At sea. His wife disembarked on April 24th. 2 days later, she died in a hospital in Johannesburg. A third passenger died on the ship. By the time the WHO stepped in on May 2, 2026, there were 8 confirmed or suspected cases. 3 of them dead. Now here's where it gets complicated. The ship was floating, with sick passengers still on board, and nobody wanted to let it dock. The Canary Islands, a Spanish territory, initially refused to allow the ship to port. The president of the islands said, and I'm quoting, "I cannot allow the Hondius to enter the Canaries." Why? Because the people there had lived through COVID. They were not taking chances. Eventually Spain allowed it, the WHO called it a moral and legal obligation. But here's what I want you to sit with. People were trapped on a ship with a deadly virus while governments argued about who was responsible. That's the world we're living in.